Hi, good evening. My name is Christy McGreal, and I'm the Executive Director for the Moraine Valley Foundation. Welcome to our 2020 Virtual Scholarship Reception from the safety of your home. I'm here at Moraine Valley in the Moraine Rooms where we would have all been together this evening. We are so sad not to have you here with us. But not even COVID-19 is going to stop us from celebrating our scholarship awardees. We are so excited to acknowledge the accomplishments of our more than 200 scholarship awardees. The foundation is so proud to help support these students and be part of their journey here at Moraine Valley. As the foundation, we work with donors from all of our 26 counties, from our communities, from individuals to companies to organizations, and all of them contribute and make donations to help support these scholarships for our students. Thank you so much to all of our donors who provide scholarships and help to make tonight possible. Also, thank you to our volunteers for our Scholarship Review Committee. These volunteers review hundreds of scholarship applications and help us determine who should receive these scholarships. Thank you for all of your hard work. So without further ado, let's get started with tonight and let's celebrate our scholarship awardees. So have a great evening.
Hello, I am Dr. Sylvia Jenkins, President of Moraine Valley Community College. Welcome to all of you, students, donors, faculty, staff, and families, all joining from your living rooms and kitchen tables as we come together remotely to celebrate the accomplishments of the 2020 scholarship recipients and the generous donors who support them. Of course, it would have been wonderful to have this ceremony on the stage of our conference center so I could see all of your smiling faces. But your safety and good health is our priority. These times have been hard on all of us, so it's heartwarming to be together however we can to celebrate something wonderful that has happened to all of you. This pandemic has us making many changes, but it has not changed the determination of our scholarship recipients as they have successfully pivoted and persevered to continue with their college dreams. Students, I admire your strong determination, and I am sure it will fuel your future path to reach your goals. Your scholarship award comes from individuals and organizations who recognize your determination and want to help you succeed. These donors, many of whom are watching now, have stepped up to make sure nothing stops you, not even with unprecedented challenges you are facing in the pursuit of learning. Please do not forget the kindness bestowed upon you by strangers who saw the potential in each of you and chose you to receive their gift. Hopefully, one day, you will be in a position to help someone as you have been helped. Donors, we are honored to have you as a part of the Moraine Valley community. You have a very special place in our hearts. Thank you for giving to our students. Your gift means so much to us and to them. I also would like to thank the foundation headed by Executive Director Christy McGreal and the Foundation Board of Directors, led by President Tom Cantus. The foundation makes all of this possible by raising and distributing funds where the need is the highest. This year, the need has been extreme, with the foundation providing a 600% increase in assistance to our students through scholarships, purchasing textbooks and laptops for students who could not afford them, and providing emergency assistance for students in crisis. Thank you to all the foundation for all that you do. Tonight is our opportunity to celebrate the hard work and amazing talents of our scholarship recipients. Earning a scholarship is an incredible honor, and each of you should be very proud of yourselves for this tremendous accomplishment. We received more than 1,300 scholarship applications just in the first half of 2020, more than we typically receive in an entire year. Only 200 were chosen to receive an award. We hope your scholarship funds provide you with the peace of mind and support you need to help you succeed in your classes as you work toward your educational goals. Support comes in many ways, so I also want to recognize the moms, dads, spouses, siblings, family members, friends, and faculty watching with us tonight for your supporting your student. Your love and belief in your student definitely makes a difference and inspires their dreams to become realities. Students, keep dreaming and reaching for your goals, and know that Moraine Valley is here to support you in any way we need. Everyone at the college, including our donors, is in your corner. Thank you again for tuning in to our scholarship reception. I wish all of you a good evening.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tom Cantus. I am the president of the Moraine Valley Foundation Board of Directors. I am so pleased to be here as we welcome these outstanding students and donors who made this all possible. Congratulations, students, on being selected as a scholarship recipient. You are being recognized for many reasons. You have achieved good grades, some have volunteered, a few of you are athletes, and all of you have demonstrated perseverance and a commitment to your education. You're certainly deserving of this honor and represent the best of our best. You should be very proud. None of this would be possible, however, without our donors. They come from all walks of life. We have alumni, business leaders, civic clubs and community groups, faculty and staff, college retirees, corporations, and caring neighbors who have found it in their hearts to give students hope. We have about 80 named scholarships that are awarded in full by individuals and groups like these. This year, despite the unstable economy and challenging times, we have some new scholarship awards. And I would like to welcome these donors and thank them for providing support and hope to our students. The following new scholarships are made possible by these individuals. The Ann Fueling Memorial Culinary Scholarship, donated by Sharon Fritz and Lynette Stoudinger. The Carpe Diem Women's STEM Scholarship, donated by Brittany Churchy Keith. The Edward Walter McCormick Memorial Veterans Scholarship, donated by Dr. Margaret Lehner and Nancy Rochal. And the Usha and Swaran Scholarship, donated by Cam and Natalie Sangvi. In addition, I want to thank the following organizations for making these new scholarships possible. The AET Cohort Scholarship, donated by the Technology and Manufacturing Association. The Kiwanis Club of Orland Park Scholarship. The Marsha P. Johnson Scholarship from the Moraine Valley faculty. The Moraine Valley Community College Board Business Scholarships, and the Moraine Valley Community College Foundation Board Volunteer Scholarships. The Orland Palos VFW Scholarship of Excellence, and finally the Rotary Club of Moraine Valley. Thank you to these generous individuals and organizations for your commitment to our students. Now I'd like you to meet one of our scholarship donors, Debbie Izzo, who would like to share her perspective on what it's like to create a foundation scholarship.
Hi, my name is Debbie Izzo. I'm an alumni of Moraine Valley Community College, one of several inductees into the Hall of Fame in 2018, and recently became a scholarship donor. While in nursing school and as a newly single mom, finances were sometimes questionable, and many times thoughts of quitting the program came to my mind. I took the chance of filling out several scholarship applications, and eventually my future was bright again. I graduated in 2008, and now 12 years into a successful career, I can say that the generosity of one donor made a huge difference in my life. Like myself, every student has a story. Some of those stories are happy and stress-free, while some are challenging and anxiety-ridden. Doing the work to obtain a degree in college can sometimes be difficult enough, but adding in financial strain can make it unattainable for some. I feel very fortunate to be able to help lessen that stress, lessen that burden, and to help a student achieve their dream as I did. Paying it forward was very important to me. My investment in that student will hopefully benefit society with the skills, the knowledge, and the experiences that the student gained while here at Moraine Valley Community College. When students are awarded scholarships, they are given a fair shot at success and a chance at a brighter future. It is my honor to help even just one student get a chance to see what a college degree can do for their life, and I encourage any scholarship recipients to pay it forward also. A huge thank you goes out to those of you who already invest in our students' futures by donating to scholarships. And anyone who has the ability to help, I challenge you to take that next step. Start a scholarship or donate to one and help one more student reach their goal. And finally, I just want to send some words of encouragement to Jamie Novick, this year's recipient of the scholarship I initiated, the Laura Izzo Scholarship for Nursing. Jamie, first of all, congratulations. I truly look forward to hearing all the wonderful things you are going to accomplish along your nursing path and in life. I know sometimes it seems like life is challenging, but keep working hard. There is a nursing pin and a great career ahead of you. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce Moises Penabello, our student speaker.
Hello from my humble abode, ladies and gentlefolk. My name is Moises Bello, and I am so honored to be able to take up space on your screens for just a hot minute. And I take this great honor of being this year's student speaker. It's been a heck of a year, guys. You know, in unprecedented times like these, I'm honestly really taken aback by the unrelenting outpour of support that Moraine Valley continues to provide for its students, faculty, and community alike. You know, if you'd have told me a year ago that we were in this position, I would have laughed. I would have laughed really hard because I wouldn't have been able to believe it. In all seriousness, though, I hope that there is some semblance of stability that everyone has found to be able to give yourself comfort and, I think most importantly, sanity during this unique part of our shared history. You know, I've been blowing a lot of bubbles. So, as for me, I've had the honor of receiving the Dr. James Kohler Scholarship from the Moraine Valley Foundation. You know, as a kid whose family brought him to the United States to make something of himself, you've not only been able to validate, you've been able to further propel my dreams into becoming a reality. And for that, I extend my deepest gratitude to the foundation. The foundation at Moraine Valley actually has been excellent in every sense of the word when it comes to making opportunities much more accessible for its students, especially in times of remote learning like this. You know, it's been tough not only living in the wake of a pandemic, but in recent times, my family has also lost their home in a fire. You know, with everything said and done, with all of that happening, I sit here and I'm thinking, God, what do I do? How do I keep going? How do I keep pursuing an education? I can't transfer. So I decided to put my plans to transfer to a four-year university on hold in order to pursue my education remotely here at Moraine. So maybe I thought there could be something. Maybe I can find something in order to be able to keep moving forward. I'm not the person who really thinks that it's an option to stop. And luckily, the foundation here at Moraine Valley had something for me to be able to quell that financial burden. You know, because of the foundation here at Moraine Valley and because of their amazing contributions to me and students like me, I'm a two-time national forensics champion. I'm the first in my family to graduate with a college degree, and I'm also able to, most importantly, keep pursuing my education with remote learning and being able to do everything online. And it's just amazing to be able to have that financial burden taken care of in times like this. You know, with everything said and done, I would just like to say to my peers, faculty, everyone here who is watching, I just think that right now you can give yourself a lot more credit than you think you're deserving of right now. You just, I just think we all need to understand that if you're thinking that right now what you're doing is not enough, just understand that it is a Herculean feat to be able to do what all of us are accomplishing right now. It's a collective effort that all of us are choosing to be able to engage in and be able to be cooperative with. And I just find it amazing how everyone can come together in times like this. And I think overall, I just think all of us need to keep it moving and that we all got this. So on behalf of the students here at Moraine Valley, I would like to extend the biggest thanks possible to everyone who has made this reception, this environment possible for all of us here. You know, when they say that it takes a village, I think that we can see that played out here in times like this. And through the support that all of us give each other, I can see that I think we're all going to be okay. So I think I think that's my time. So all I have to say is everyone stay well and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Moises. You and all of our scholarship recipients have equally amazing journeys, challenges, and even some hardships as you work toward your education goals. We applaud all of you for your perseverance, courage, and determination. And now it's time for the highlight of the evening. I would like to welcome Mr. Philip Foster, Foundation Board Past President, to begin reading the names of our 2020-2021 Moraine Valley Foundation Scholarship recipients. Congratulations to all of you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Phil Foster, Foundation Board Member and a past president of the Foundation. It's my pleasure to be here with all of the successful, hardworking students, your families and friends, and be part of this event. I have the honor of announcing each of your names as your slide appears. It's an impressive list of scholarship recipients and scholarship donors. So let's get started. Anwar Abdallah, Arab American Women's Scholarship. Donor, Omar and Barbara Najib. Saeed Abdullah, Student Involvement Scholarship. Donor, Dr. Nancy Bentley. Ansam Abdul-Wahab, Riley Spreadbury Scholarship. Donor, Bruce and Deborah Pfaff. Diamanti Abrutis, Moraine Valley Faculty Association Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Faculty Association. Maha Abumeri, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust Basic Nurse Assistant Training Program Scholarship. Donor, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust. Arij Abushark, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust Basic Nurse Assistant Training Program Scholarship. Donor, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust. Ali Adarat, Riley Spreadbury Scholarship. Donor, Bruce and Deborah Pfaff. Angela Aegean, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation Career Programs Scholarship. Donor, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation. Jennifer Aguilera, Steve and Alice Molo Nursing Scholarship and the Kiwanis International Scholarship. Donor, Susan Van Amerongen and the Orland Park Kiwanis Club. Olalekan Ahmed, Illinois Community College System Foundation Healthcare Scholarship. Donor, Illinois Community College System Foundation. Carmel Al-Hajj, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust Basic Nurse Assistant Training Program Scholarship. Donor, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust. Carlos Alejandros, Automotive Technology Academic Scholarship. Donor, Car Show and contributors. Shakira Alexander, Thank You Veterans Scholarship. Donor, Nikki Payson and Friends. Almaza Ali, Mary P. Hickey Scholarship. Donor, the Hickey Foundation. John Allen, Jean M. Glockler Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Adjunct Faculty Association. Waleed Al-Kasi, Patricia M. Weldon Memorial Scholarship. Donor, Bartholomew and Deborah Weldon. Farah Al-Ramahi, Kiwanis International Scholarship. Donor, Orland Park Kiwanis Club. Melanie Artega, Carolina Vasquez Memorial Scholarship. Donor, Aurora Zwick and contributors. Caitlin Arundel, Dave and Karen Heidi Volunteer Scholarship. Donor, Dave and Karen Heidi. Lauren Atkins, Moraine Valley Foundation Retention Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Foundation. Grant Bailey, Dave and Karen Heidi Volunteer Scholarship. Donor, Dave and Karen Heidi. Emma Barry, Moraine Valley Annuitants Association Scholarship and Kiwanis International Scholarship. Donors, Moraine Valley Annuitants Association and Orland Park Kiwanis Club. Moises Bello, Dr. James D. Kohler Foundation Scholarship. Donor, Mrs. Ruth Kohler. Rebecca Block, Suburban Service League Scholarship. Donor, Suburban Service League. Ewelina Bobak, Carolina Vasquez Scholarship. Donor, Aurora Zwick and contributors. Naisha Bridges, Returning Women Diversity Scholarship. Donor, Marjorie Marlowe. Gabrielle Bryant, Riley Spreadbury Scholarship. Donor, Bruce and Deborah Pfaff. Christina Birch, JTD Aspire Scholarship. Donor, Jim and Teresa Denton. Erin Calderon, First Midwest Bank Scholarship. Donor, First Midwest Bank. Monica Campana, Viva La Design Scholarship. Donor, Aaron Johnson. Tenderlawn Carter, Ann Reagan Scholarship. Donor is anonymous. Jasmine Castaneda, Moraine Valley Foundation Board Business Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Foundation. Melissa Castillo, Moraine Valley Foundation Board Volunteer Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Foundation. Valeria Castillo, Thank You Veterans Scholarship. Donor, Nikki Payson and contributors. Victoria Churin, Steve and Alice Molo Nursing Scholarship. Donor, Susan Van Amerongen. Kayla Cole, Dr. Vernon O. Crawley Scholarship. Donor, Dr. Vernon and Betty Crawley and Alan Crawley. Holly Connery, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation Career Programs Scholarship. Donor, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation. Anna Kostash, Great Lakes Bank Scholarship and Moraine Valley Faculty Association Scholarship. Donor, Great Lakes Bank and Moraine Valley Faculty Association. Chelsea Cross, PepsiCo Scholarship. Donor, PepsiCo. Yanira Cruz, Angelica Hadjimitsos Culinary Scholarship. Donor, Panos Hadjimitsos. Nikosi Davis, ComEd Scholarship. Donor, ComEd. Beth Dekavich, Moraine Valley Foundation Board Volunteer Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Foundation. Janelyn Delos Reyes, Great Lakes Bank Scholarship. Donor, Great Lakes Bank. Halima Demir, Rotary Club of Moraine Valley Scholarship. Donor, Rotary Club of Moraine Valley. Gina Dominguez, Faye Fisher Memorial Scholarship. Donor, Adam and Lucy Fisher. Sherry Dudkowski, Riley Spreadbury Scholarship. Donor, Bruce and Deborah Pfaff. Angela Dunn, Arlene Spiros Academic Scholarship. Donor, Luann Spiros. Sharon Dyson, Rotary Club of Moraine Valley Scholarship. Donor, Rotary Club of Moraine Valley. Wafa El Sharif, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust Basic Nurse Assistant Training Program Scholarship. Donor, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust. Arindira Evers, Palos Heights Women's Art Club Scholarship. Donor, Palos Heights Women's Club. Aisha Fayaz, Suburban Service League Scholarship and the Moraine Valley Faculty Association Scholarship. Donor, Suburban Service League and the Moraine Valley Faculty Association. Donato Figueroa Ramirez, Kiwanis International Scholarship. Donor, Orland Park Kiwanis Club. Kaylee Ford, PepsiCo Scholarship. Donor, PepsiCo. Vance Fowler, Sandra Broadbent Memorial Scholarship, donated by an anonymous donor. Shiwei Gao, Dr. Vernon O. Crawley Scholarship. Donor, Dr. Vernon and Betty Crawley and Alan Crawley. Jacqueline Garcia, Patricia McKeague Memorial Scholarship for bilingual students in nursing and health sciences. Donor, Catherine Schneegus. Jocelyn Garcia, Patricia McKeague Memorial Scholarship for bilingual students in nursing and health sciences. Donor, Catherine Schneegus. Luis George, Moraine Valley Faculty Association Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Faculty Association. Thomas Glodo, Kevin Presley Memorial Scholarship. Donor, the Presley family and individual contributors. Victoria Golich, Dr. Sylvia Jenkins Women's Leadership Scholarship. Donor, Women's Leadership Conference. Rebecca Gomez, Thank You Veterans Scholarship. Donor, Nikki Payson and contributors. Ravina Gruval, Usha and Swaran Scholarship. Donors, Cam and Natalie Sangvi. Victoria Gutierrez, Thank You Veterans Scholarship. Donor, Nikki Payson and contributors. Kholoud Haj Ali, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust, Basic Nurse Assistant Training Program Scholarship. Donor, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust. Karia Hamad, Paul Simon Essay Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Foundation. Amal Hamdan, Great Lakes Bank Scholarship. Donor, Great Lakes Bank. Omar Hamdan, Moraine Valley Foundation Retention Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Foundation. Tyrone Hamilton, Automotive Technology Scholarship. Donor, Car Show and individual donors. Cassandra Heater, First Midwest Bank Scholarship and Kiwanis International Scholarship. Donors, First Midwest Bank and Orland Park Kiwanis Club. Brenda Harajan, Sandra Broadbent Memorial Scholarship. The donor is an anonymous donor. Hannah Ibrahim, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust, Basic Nurse Assistant Training Program Scholarship. Donor, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust. Victoria Ignatovich, Steve and Alice Molo Nursing Scholarship and Kiwanis International Scholarship. Donors, Susan Van Amerongen and Orland Park Kiwanis Club. Noah Im, Edward Walter McCormack Memorial Veterans Scholarship. Donor, Raymond and Margaret Lehner, Nancy Dayrow, family and friends. Sophia Jablonski, Riley Spreadbury Scholarship. Donor, Bruce and Deborah Pfaff. Margie Hamey, Riley Spreadbury Scholarship. Donor, Bruce and Deborah Pfaff. Rosemary Jepson, John and Patricia Coleman Scholarship. Donor, John and Patricia Coleman. Julia Francis Jimenez, Moraine Valley Faculty Association Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Faculty Association. Robert Jones, Thank You Veterans Scholarship. Donor, Nikki Payson and contributors. Jessen Joseph, Returning Women Diversity Scholarship. Donor, Marjorie Marlowe. Nicole Jerinci, Anne Reagan Scholarship, donated by an anonymous donor. Sedina Kamenchek, Joanne Karen Basic Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Foundation. William Koropoulos, Moraine Valley Foundation Retention Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Foundation. Adil Kazji, Mathematics Scholarship. Donor, Joy Fett. Naringa Kableen, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation Career Programs Scholarship. Donor, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation. Jacob Klosek, Arab American Academics Excellence Scholarship, and the Moraine Valley Faculty Association Scholarship. Donor, Arab Student Union and the Moraine Valley Faculty Association. Miroslava Kmitova, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust Basic Nurse Assistant Training Program Scholarship. Donor, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust. Kenzia Knox, William Opelka Scholarship. Donor, Beverly Opelka. Max Kolesnikov, Gogolu Family Scholarship. Donor, Gogolu Family. Alexandra Koziol, Steve and Alice Molo Nursing Scholarship. Donor, Susan Van Amerongen. Latte Lawson, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust Basic Nurse Assistant Training Program Scholarship. Donor, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust. Fabio Leonard, First Midwest Bank Scholarship. Donor, First Midwest Bank. Frederick Lowe, Matrix Scholarship and the Moraine Valley Faculty Association Scholarship. Donor, Fit Rec and Halloween 5K Fundraiser and the Moraine Valley Faculty Association. Javon Lurie, W.E.B. Du Bois Scholarship, donated by individual contributors. Elizabeth MacDonald, Moraine Valley Faculty Association Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Faculty Association. Lisa Mannion, Orland Palos VFW Scholarship of Excellence. Donor, Orland Palos VFW. Philip McGee, Moraine Valley Executive Leadership Team Book Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Executive Leadership Team. Lydia Meza, Moraine Valley Faculty Association Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Faculty Association. Dazana Miller, Arlene Spiros Academic Scholarship. Donor, Luann Spiros. Candy Miranda, Beverly Keene Scholarship and Paul Simon Essay Scholarship. Donor, Holly Bartecki and Steve Papageorge and the Moraine Valley Foundation. Afra Mohammed, Atassi Foundation Scholarship. Donor, Dr. Bana Atassi. Amr Mohammed, Arab American Academic Excellence Scholarship. Donor, Arab Student Union. Shaima Mohammed, Manacchio Family Scholarship. Donor, Joe and Jean Manacchio. Ibrahim Mohsen, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation Career Program Scholarship. Donor, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation. James Moran, Dr. Patricia M. Bowes Scholarship. Donor, Dr. Patricia Bowes. Kaylee Moran, Dennis Shannon Leadership Excellence Scholarship in Accounting. Donor, Dennis Shannon and the Illinois CPA Society, Chicago South Chapter. Emily Morrison, Matthew P. Walsh Scholarship. Donor, Matt Walsh. Alyssa Munson, Stephen Alice Molo Nursing Scholarship and Kiwanis International Scholarship. Donors, Susan Van Amerongen and Orland Park Kiwanis Club. Minnie Murray, Ann Fueling Memorial Culinary Scholarship. Donor, Dr. Sharon Fritz and Lynette Staudiger. Ashraf Mushenish, Riley Spreadberry Scholarship. Donor, Bruce and Deborah Pfaff. Francis Nagel, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation Career Program Scholarship. Donor, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation. Ashley Nanos, Moraine Valley Faculty Association Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Faculty Association. Jamie Novick, Lore Izzo Scholarship and Moraine Valley Annuitants Association Scholarship. Donor, Debbie Izzo and the Moraine Valley Annuitants Association. Jenna Obaid, FitRec Scholarship and Arab American Academic Excellence Scholarship and the Kiwanis International Scholarship. Donor, FitRec and Halloween 5K Fundraiser and Arab Student Union and the Orland Park Kiwanis Club. Caitlin O'Rourke, Powers King Book Scholarship. Donor, Jim McIntyre. Jessica Ortega, Brian A. Anderson Memorial Scholarship. Donor, Carol Anderson and contributors. Majeda Owaida, America Association of University Women, Palos Orland Area Branch, Anita Ritzler Scholarship. Donor, AAUW, Palos Orland Area Branch. Nicholas Pejor, Paul Simon Essay Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Foundation. Samuel Pantoya, Gogaloo Family Scholarship. Donor, Gogaloo Family. Tanesha Payton, Stephen Alice Molo Nursing Scholarship and Kiwanis International Scholarship. Donors, Susan Van Amerongen and Orland Park Kiwanis Club. Bonnie Perez, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust Basic Nurse Assistant Training Program Scholarship. Donor, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust. Julissa Perez, Eric Spengler Career Pathway Memorial Scholarship. Donor, Christy Spengler. Nicole Perillo, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation Career Program Scholarship. Donor, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation. Effie Peros, Moraine Valley Executive Leadership Team Book Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Executive Leadership Team. Monica Plesniak, Stephen Alice Molo Nursing Scholarship and Kiwanis International Scholarship. Donors, Susan Van Amerongen and the Orland Park Kiwanis Club. Dawn Price, Ann Reagan Scholarship, donated by an anonymous donor. Yassine Katanani, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation Career Programs Scholarship. Donor, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation. Jessica Cueros, Ann Reagan Scholarship, donated by an anonymous donor. Nicholas Quinlan, First Midwest Bank Scholarship, donated by First Midwest Bank. Carlos Quintero, Richard and Sharon Fritz Scholarship. Donor, Richard and Sharon Fritz. Tenica Rayford, Suburban Service League Scholarship. Donor, Suburban Service League. Irma Rivas Alvarado, Moraine Valley Foundation Board Business Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Foundation. Victor Rodriguez, Carolina Vasquez Memorial Scholarship. Donor, Aurora Zwick and contributors. Melanie Rowan, Arlene Spiros Academic Scholarship. Donor, Luann Spiros. Najwa Saeed, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation Career Programs Scholarship. Donor, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation. Arwa Saleh, Arab American Academic Excellence Scholarship. Donor, Arab Student Union. Asil Salem, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation Career Programs Scholarship. Donor, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation. Ilsa Salgado, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust Basic Nurse Assistant Training Program Scholarship. Donor, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust. Leslie Salgado, Patricia McKeague Memorial Scholarship for Bilingual Students in Nursing and Health Sciences. And Kiwanis International Scholarship. Donors, Catherine Schneegus and the Orland Park Kiwanis Club. Senia Sandaras, Illinois Community College System Foundation Health Trust Scholarship. Donor, Illinois Community College System Foundation. Sylvia Santoso, Patricia McKeague Memorial Scholarship for Bilingual Students in Nursing and Health Sciences and Kiwanis International Scholarship. Donor, Catherine Schneegus and the Orland Park Kiwanis Club. Bernadette Sarabia, Kiwanis International Scholarship. Donor, Orland Park Kiwanis Club. Belle Sakar, Steve and Alice Molo Nursing Scholarship. Donor, Susan Van Amerongen. Deborah Schneck, Palos Heights Women's Club Scholarship. Donor, Palos Heights Women's Club. Joseph Schmidt, Rotary Club of Orland Park Scholarship. Donor, Rotary Club of Orland Park. Valerie Sedlacek, Steve and Alice Molo Nursing Scholarship. Donor, Susan Van Amerongen. Diane Severino Howell, Great Lakes Bank Scholarship. Donor, Great Lakes Bank. Alyssa Smith, Kiwanis International Scholarship. Donor, Orland Park Kiwanis Club. Grace Smith, Moraine Valley Foundation Retention Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Foundation. Sugal Soto, Carpe Diem Women's STEM Scholarship. Donor, Brittany Keith. Sandra Soa, Rotary Club of Orland Park Scholarship. Donor, Rotary Club of Orland Park. Stefan Stewart, Jean M. Glockler Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Adjunct Faculty Association. Anna Stronsky, Rotary Club of Orland Park Scholarship. Donor, Rotary Club of Orland Park. Vivian Tadros, Dennis Shannon Leadership Excellence Scholarship in Accounting. Donor, Dennis Shannon and the Illinois CPA Society, Chicago South Chapter. Najan Tara, Great Lakes Bank Scholarship and Kiwanis International Scholarship. Donors, Great Lakes Bank Foundation and the Orland Park Kiwanis Club. Jason Torres, Orland Palos VFW Scholarship of Excellence. Donor, Orland Palos VFW. Phuong Tran, International Student Scholarship. Donor, Anonymous. Raylyn Trend, Moraine Valley Foundation Retention Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Foundation. Michonne Turner, Peter Goretto Culinary Scholarship. Donor, Larry and Mary Jo Goretto. Megan Vallejo, Raymond and Margaret Lehner Scholarship. Donor, Raymond and Margaret Lehner. Juliet Vargas, Astro to Cyclone Scholarship. Donor, the Honorable Robert Freytag. Genesis Vasquez, Rotary Club of Moraine Valley Scholarship. Donor, Rotary Club of Moraine Valley. Trevon Velasco, Steve and Alice Molo Nursing Scholarship. Donor, Susan Van Amerongen. Luke Vugren, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust, Basic Nurse Assistant Training Program Scholarship, and HSE Scholarship. Donor, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust and Moraine Valley Foundation. Lee Lisa Wong, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust, Basic Nurse Assistant Training Program Scholarship. Donor, Jack DeLoss Taylor Charitable Trust. Stefan Wilson, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation Career Program Scholarship. Donor, Aileen S. Andrew Foundation. Tomas Vladarski, Dr. Vernon O. Crawley Scholarship. Donor, Dr. Vernon and Betty Crawley and Alan Crawley. Matuz Vladarski, Dennis Shannon Leadership Excellence Scholarship in Accounting. Donor, Dennis Shannon and the Illinois CPA Society, Chicago South Chapter. Katarzyna Zarebzan, Valerie Ruchinsky Memorial Scholarship. Donor, Diane Ruchinsky. Alberto Zavala, Carolina Vasquez Memorial Scholarship. Donor, Aurora Zwick and contributors. Dionysia Zugras, Moraine Valley Faculty Association Scholarship. Donor, Moraine Valley Faculty Association. I'd like to offer my congratulations to all of the scholarship recipients and a big thank you to all of our donors. And thanks for letting me be part of this ceremony.
Thank you, Phil, for honoring all of our awardees and scholarship donors. You did an amazing job. Please join me in congratulating all of our scholarship awardees this evening. Congratulations to all of you. You should be so proud of everything you've accomplished. I know as a foundation, we are so proud to be here with you tonight. Thank you to all of our speakers for making it such a wonderful evening. Thank you for Moises for sharing your story. It was so touching and moving. We appreciate it. If you have family and friends who were not able to join you this evening, we'll be posting a link for this reception on our website on our scholarship page, and they can go and view it at any time. For our scholarship awardees, we'll be mailing you your scholarship certificate in the next 2 weeks. So again, thank you for joining us. Congratulations to all of our scholarship awardees. We wish you the best of luck in the coming academic year. So good luck, stay safe, have a great evening.